Well, I'm back. Sorry for the abrupt layoff. I kind of quit right in the middle or towards the end of opening the repacked wax and the 2014 Universal Treasures. A lot of stuff going on. It's not the best excuse, but you can probably see with that last video I did. I liked the vintage commons and some of the stuff I was getting, but really you kind of hope for something a little better. And some of those boxes are hits, some are misses, but I've opened a few and I seem to keep missing, and I just kind of honestly got frustrated and just all of a sudden really wasn't enjoying it anymore. And so I opened up the rest of the stuff, not on video, and really I didn't hit anything. So it's kind of, you guys didn't miss anything, but I know some people were really enjoying that and asking, okay, when's the next video? What's with the layoff? So I apologize to you guys. Maybe I'll dig another one out and do the whole series next time. And then just a lot of time just dealing with elderly dad who's been pretty much in the hospital most of the last 3 weeks, except for a couple of nights, and just attending to things he needs and sorting his financial affairs, which are a mess, and things like a water bill that hasn't been paid in 2.5 years, and just a lot going on. But I miss doing the cards. I mean, there's not a heck of a lot to open, but I do have probably my next video. That last set of 15 that I said I was sending off to PSA, they came back. I know there's one issue in here. They didn't grade something right, not grade wise, but they didn't identify the variety. So I'll go through that when I do the video. I still like PSA a lot. I can't use them anymore right now because I can't afford to. But everything that I get graded is PSA, and they flubbed up on this one, and I hope they could fix it, because it's the difference between a card being worth, even in mid-grade, being worth, $30 versus maybe a couple of grand. So it's a rare 52 that I sent them, and they didn't, even though I appealed it, they just kind of shipped it anyways without fixing it. So I got to send it back to them. And haven't really, not much for mail day, just a lot more railroad tracks buying and stuff. Eventually want to actually, kind of ahead of my schedule, just kind of do a small just shelf layout to extend a little further, and at least get to run some trains more back and forth and stuff, because I haven't really done that in a few decades of really being in the hobby. So, but if you wanted to see kind of what came out of the repacked wax and retro wax, I mean not retro wax, repacked wax and Universal Treasures 2014. This was kind of just, it wasn't, a lot of these are ones that I took the good ones and already upgraded the sets for my 73s and 72s and 78s, and so, but these are, the cards that I got. I mean, the older ones were, I did hit that older Brooks Robinson. I did hit this one's beat up though, the Pete Rose, the Steve Garvey 74, neat Kuzman card. So yeah, I mean, there was some neat stuff. The Brooks Robinson All-Star, really nice shape, 59. But you just, especially just, I was really hoping to hit something a little bigger, because Star or Superstar from, those Universal Treasures boxes are, they're probably worth 5 times what they were in 2014 for a vintage Star, vintage rookie. And so, I was just really hoping to hit something like that. And it's just after, you go through and you're just getting, commons, or like, a 82 Yastrzemski, 81, Bench or Garvey or something. Yeah, they're cool cards, but you're kind of hoping for something a little more. And I just, I guess I got frustrated because sometimes I rely on cards too much to kind of fill the gaps of, things that are missing. So it's like cards are my one vice. I don't smoke or don't do anything. So it's like the cards are that gap filler, and it started feeling let down on them. But I don't know, I'm just rambling on, but yeah, I'll start kicking out the videos again. And I did buy an 84 Donruss wax pack and an 85 from Baseball Card Exchange just because I want to open a couple of those. I mean, I overpaid for them, but it just, my Mattingly rookie's probably only going to get maybe a 7 if I ever get it graded. So, but next video should be going through this. Very excited. Too excited. I mean, I hope I don't set myself for a letdown, especially with a couple of Manals in here that I'm really hoping did well. So, like I said, I already know one of them's a bummer because I'm going to have to send it back for them to grade it appropriately for the rare back that it is. But thanks for your patience during the layoff. Just wanted to give everybody kind of an update, and you know, we'll get back in the swing of things. Just kind of a little bit of a, you know, bummer in day-to-day life the last few weeks, kind of then, you know, led to some of the frustration of the cards. But I love them anyways. You know, like I said when I started that series, even, you know, really nice old commons, you know, yeah, they're neat, but you do hope for something more. And you know, then I started maybe being greedy or hoping for too much, and then got disappointed, frustrated, and then I just didn't do the rest of the pack. Well, I did open them, like I said, but I just tore through them, and you know, the last, I don't know how many were left, what, 3 or 4 of the Universal Treasures, and maybe 8 or 10 of the repacked wax. So I just tore through the rest of those. Nothing earth-shattering came out of those, but oh well. But I'll try to remember it's about the enjoyment of opening the stuff and just, you know, the potential for what you get. So, I mean, there's potential in those 2014 boxes. I mean, big potential. So, it's exciting. I have 2 left, and eventually I'm going to have to tear into those. So, thanks again, and we'll be back soon.